Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We're here at the Steinway Piano Gallery right off of Mineral Point Road and Grand Canyon Drive, and this is a really cool place.
Really cool, really beautiful.
Yeah, we're going to talk with Ben later on in the program, but first, we're talking with our good friend Chris Martingilio from Martingilio Martial Arts. How are you, Chris?
Oh, I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good, good. So you've got a lot to talk about today, and you're holding a magazine in your hand. I thought maybe we could start with that and mention that a little bit.
This is my second time in Black Belt Magazine.
Wow. Okay.
Both with Bruce Lee covers. That makes it kind of cool for me.
But
we have a nice article in here with my instructor and his daughter about different sized people and martial. It's very, very cool to actually be in this publication because it's just been in the hands of martial artists for, I don't know, since the 60s.
Wow.
Black Belt Magazine has been the industry magazine for many, many years. And so, we just got this article in here and we have more coming.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And I see it says fight like Bruce Lee on the front. Do you teach
I don't know if that's possible for most people, but we can try. But that man set a standard most can't find.
Right, yes. Yes, and too soon taken from us, too.
Yeah, way too soon. I did have an opportunity to work with his training partner many years ago, Danny Anasanto. He's a Filipino martial artist, but he was his best friend, training partner. I got to work with him twice a year. It was very, very cool to have somebody who worked with him. And then my teacher's teacher, George Stillman, actually had interaction and worked with Bruce Lee, too. So there is a little bit of history there where, almost. I was a little older.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, congratulations on all that.
Thank you. Yeah, it's very cool to be in here. I especially like having him, Bruce Lee's on the cover.
Yes.
That made it really cool for me.
Yeah, that's cool.
Looks like a really nice spread. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you said there are going to be more.
There are going to be more, yep.
Very cool. Well, meanwhile, you're busy at your place.
Yes.
You have something coming up where you're going to be helping maybe teachers be better teachers.
Yes, we've got people coming from India, from Europe, from Canada, from all over this country for a 40-hour intensive training. We're basically training the trainers. And so what we're looking for is skill building. Are they teaching well? Do they understand the material? And so we're actually separating, like finger lock is a 2-hour session.
Wow.
And then arm bars, a 2-hour session. And so very intensive week for us. We've never done this much training in a short period of time before, but a huge response internationally and nationally for people to come to the shops.
Wow.
40 hours, thus the intensive.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty intensive.
It's the intensive.
So what is the ratio of teachers to teacher students, teachers who are coming there for the training?
I think it's almost all of them are teachers.
Okay.
If not, they're black belts at least.
Right. But I'm saying, like, how many people are leading the
very
sessions?
Good. So we have one of my good friends, Dusty Seal. He's a 9th degree black belt. He's a DEA agent.
Okay.
Lots of experience. He was a Marine. He was a police officer. And so he's teaching. My instructor, Chris Thomas, 9th degree black belt, he's taught all over the world. He's teaching. I'll be there to support all that teaching. It's in my shop for the whole week. We're going to be doing every topic that we teach will be taught in that week. It's going to be very, very cool.
Wow.
That's great. And it's one thing to be able to do the martial arts. It's another thing to be able to teach it.
Teach the martial arts. That's what we're doing. We're teaching the teachers. And so we're cleaning that up to make sure they can teach better.
And you're celebrating a bit of a milestone at Martingilio Martial Arts in that, I'll let you talk about it.
Makes me feel really old. When I opened up my school 13 years ago, I signed up a bunch of kids that were around 3 and 4 years old. They're all graduating now.
Wow.
High school.
High school, yes. And it's really cool because they're graduating with honors. I've got AP students that they did their homework, they stayed busy and kept up with school, and now they're going to UW-Madison. I've got a former student that is in Yale right now.
Wow.
I've got, it makes me proud to see all this, but it also makes me feel really old. But I've been going to the graduation parties and the graduations just to see and support, and it's amazing to see that.
Are there any that are going on to further their education or even teach martial arts?
I think they're all staying. One of my students has actually decided to stay in Madison she got accepted into Ohio State, University of Chicago, and UW-Madison. There was a couple more. She chose Madison so she could stay and keep training.
Oh, nice.
So from my standpoint, I was like, yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. But they do train. My student that went to Yale actually set up a club, and he taught the whole time he spent in college out there in a club environment just to keep his training up.
Wow, that's very nice.
Yeah.
And of course, this makes room for a whole new set of 3 and 4-year-olds to join. And I
That
think
class
that's
is full now. We actually just
Wow.
filled that class. I'm on waiting list for that class now.
Wow, wow. And what do you typically start with? And we just have a few seconds left.
Yeah.
But what do you typically start with 3 and 4-year-olds when you're training?
Listening.
Just listening.
Listening.
Good
Yes.
question.
Yeah,
All
it's a
right.
great question. We eyes and ears.
Sure.
Got to look when you're listening.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, Chris Martingilio, we
Thank you.
always learn
Appreciate
so
it.
much from you when you come in, so thanks for stopping in today.
Thank you very
And
much.
don't go away. There is more Wisconsin Family coming up right after the break here at the Steinway Piano Gallery, so stick around.